Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? I'm Khalid Omari, OVS. You know what I'm saying? 0800 yo fam at that. And I guess I've rattled a few of you. About I made a video about this, about potentially selling this. And I rattled a few of you, like big up everyone that was in the comment section, like, yo, try it out, use it for whoop whoop whoop. But the trolls came out, innit? The trolls, like, them man them that set up accounts specifically, like, because they don't want to go barefaced. They want to put on a balaclava, go out on a move, write in comment sections and that. Big up yous lot, innit? Thank you. But yeah, shouts to everyone that was being like, yo, try it out, whoop 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 whoop. Big up the firmware warriors. Oh, you ain't updated your... No, brother, it hasn't. It's not the fact that I have not updated my firmware. It's the fact that the amount of samples that I have and my filing systems are effed in it. There's that, and then you press a button, and then the thing goes back to the whatever page it is. So yeah, big up the firmware warriors. Big up the warriors that are like, yo, it's not for you. Woo 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 woo. Hang tight the man them that are trying to back it and buy it. Shout to yous lot. Listen, it will be cheaper for me or you to fly over here from New York, innit? On like a chartered flight. To fly over here from New York, link man at like London Victoria or London Blackfriars and cop the thing, innit? Do the exchange. But that's hella long. That's why I'm not shipping it overseas. That's why I'm not shipping it intercontinental. That's why I'm like, if you want it, link man, innit? If you don't, you don't. To be honest, I said I was gonna make a concerted effort not to talk in slang on these videos, because obviously in regions like Japan, in España, in Aleman, Germany, Deutschland, OVS, yeah, in regions such as that, and Korea and stuff like that, obviously they are using like assistive subtitles. So if I'm talking in slang and the algorithm or whatever can't translate what I'm saying effectively, it's not going to work. But then on the other hand, if I don't talk the way I talk, it's not going to be representative of me. Therefore, I'm so sorry, but I'm going to still, hablo like this. Hablo aquí. Yeah, so I'm going to talk like this right here. It's the only way I know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? And when I get passionate, the things start flying around. I'm surprised this ain't flew out my hand already. But ultimately, I have been playing about with it. Things are looking positive for me to... Hold on. Let me stop what I'm saying right there. Like and subscribe, because there are some dislike warriors out there that anytime I mention the SP-404 Mark II, and I say something that's a slight, or I say something that gives away the game that I'm not an expert, because I'm not, people smash the dislike button, innit? I'm averaging like a good 20% on videos where I keep it totally real. Like, what's wrong with you, sir? I do not pledge allegiance to any of these consumer brands. Are you mad, brother? I know, obviously, the SP community is a very tight-knit community. And I'm not trying to rattle you with my videos. I'm coming from a DAW background. Man's a Logic user, innit? Man's been a Logic user for mad years. I've been using a computer to produce beats for mad years since I was on a PlayStation. So going to this, which is far removed from what I'm used to, obviously there's going to be teething problems. Obviously there's going to be a bit of impatience. Obviously there's going to be frustrations. But don't roll up in on my thing and be like, oh, you should know this. No, brother. Man's on a journey, innit? And people appreciate that. But when I go on your pages, Mr. Troller, man don't see nothing there. I don't see nothing there, fam. So yeah, anyway. But, as I said, intermission over. Like, subscribe, because 98% of folks that watch my videos are not subscribed, innit? And it would be great if you did subscribe, because, you be alerted of when man uploads a new SP-404 diary. Yeah, so I've just been getting to grips with samples, and what I've in the process of doing is all of these records, I'm just picking out the interesting ones and feeding the samples in. So it means that man's planning some vacations in it. And if I don't sell it by the time, or I don't give up on it, this will be coming along with me. And the way I've been dicing and all of that stuff, I'm getting good still. So you're going to start hearing some bangers soon. I made it, the reason why, this is the reason why, yeah, because people think that I'm a madman in it. And fair enough, sometimes I am. You know what I'm saying? In regards to tech and whatever, yeah. Some of you have got into your head that man is pranked a sample. Some of you have got it into your head that man just backs equipment and don't bat an eyelid. Yo, man's an adult and I'm good with my money. And music is a hobby, it's an outlet. So I always look for the quicker conduit. So I chose this. I'm riding with machine and I've chose the MPC. You know what I'm saying? But people think I'm a madman because I say, I don't sample. But I made a conscious effort. When I backed this, I said, I don't want to make the same rhythms as everyone else. So you don't hear like man making lo-fi or sampled hip hop, this, that, and a third, because that's what this machine is cliched for. So my struggle to create music that I'll listen to is based on the fact that man is just really trying to wade upstream. You know what I'm saying? So it's not the fact that man can't use the thing or I'm dumb, because I am not dumb. I just don't want to make what everyone's using it to make. You know what I'm saying? That's not me, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to turn into one of them producers overnight, because that's not me. To quote Skepta and J&E. That's not me. To low waist man. That's not me. But use lot always. But yeah, that's not me in it. So I made a conscious effort. I said, when I buy the SP-404 Mark II, man's going to try and make grime. I'm going to try and make house. And I'm going to try and make garage. Like, because that bounce, that intersection of genres, that's what I'm into. Fair enough. The rhythm you heard when I was exploring samples and stuff like that was like a hip hoppy beat, but ultimately it had that Cash Money Down South bounce from the late 90s. You know what I'm saying? So it's still experimentation, but like I said, I'm not dumb. So when you're jumping into my man's comment sections and being like, oh, man's not dumb. I'm just not doing it the way you lot are doing it, innit? I'm just different. And this is an explorative journey. You know what I'm saying? So as I said before, it's not that man's pranger samples or whoop, 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 whoop. It's just that I was staying clear of that. You know what I'm saying? And yes, this is a sample. Oh, why you got a sample if you don't want a sample? Brother, like, it's taking sounds, manipulating them and creating loops, bro. That's what this is for. Like, you know what I'm saying? So man's just trying a thing. I'm not trying to rattle anyone within the SP community. I'm not trying to come across as conceited or like some guy that's just not getting it. But ultimately, I'm not trying to do what everyone, or not even everyone, but a majority of people that are known to use these things are using it for. You know what I'm saying? And in a lot of ways, it has informed my beat making in many different ways. A man's grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? But as I said before, man is not dumb. I am not dumb. I am not dumb. You know what I'm saying? So I will continue, like I said, to go through the process of feeding all of the samples, the desired samples, into all of the banks and to start chopping it up over time. Then I'll start bringing it back to work, lunch times, before work, after work. I will start experimenting, because I find that, you see, when you start dicing up loops and everything else, this is one powerful, mad machine. Like, and yes, I am frustrated because ultimately, man, stripping things down to its bare minimum. But ultimately, it's like, it's good to go back to basics sometimes. Although it's frustrating, and I admit, I was trying to look at this with the mindset of my DAW. But this gives me far more control because of its limitations than Logic has been able to. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't even say that, because like I said, I don't make the sampled stuff within Logic. But this is a fast conduit to making rhythms. It just depends how you approach it. And maybe man just needs to look into my filing system in terms of how I'm creating the directories of samples on there to prevent me from going into folder. And then when I'm loading stuff up, like just doing it one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when you press that button, like exit, because you want to tap, tap, tap the pad, then you got to go through the rigmarole of remembering what library I plucked the sample from. Understand this, I've probably got 100 gigabytes of samples, brother. Like, and I'm having to streamline 30 of those for this. So when you are in comment sections like chatting shawarma, when you are chatting shawarma, like, you know what I'm saying? Man's on some tabbouleh. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some tabbouleh. So just had to come in there and let y'all know. Big up Mr. Off Key as well. You know what I'm saying? Man's planning a trip, innit? So who knows? August, I might be in like Seville, trying to get to Granada, like Alhambra and that, to go and see the mosques and all of that stuff. Cause you know, Bismillah and all of that, man have to pay homage, and that's my favorite period of history, like medieval times and whatnot. So hopefully, when man's out there, or it might be a bastard thing, but wherever I'm at, just know, innit, man's gonna fly through and be like, what go on, my brother? What go on, my brother? You get me? But yeah, big up to everyone that's liked, subscribed. You know what I'm saying? Big up all of the people that have disliked sometimes as well. Like, I'm not out here trying to rattle you, innit? I'm just out here sharing stuff from my perspective, because there's a lot of people out here that probably don't want to talk the things and speak up for fear of looking like a madman or being ridiculed. But I'm assured within myself. So all of the people that are just like, oh, this, that, and a third, like, I don't care. I really don't care. Like, it's a hobby. Like, I'm really doing this. If it pops off, it pops off. But if not, like, man's just exploring, you know what I'm saying? Like I've always done. So yeah, man, that's today's SP-404 diary. Like, I really wanted to get on today and dice up and finish off what I created the other day, because there's the second part of that tune that I wanted to get into the pads and dip, 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 dop, dop, dop. But there was something on BBC Two that was the Top of the Pops Best of 96. And 96 was such a sick year for music. Like, How Bizarre. How Bizarre came out. Spice Girls dropped as well. Spice Girls had bangers. And then after that, there was like Spice Girls at Top of the Pops. So man watched that, innit? Bare bangers. Had a bit of McDonald's, £quarter a meal with a McChicken sandwich. And to be honest, I've got an early start at work. So yeah, man, it's stiffy seal. Man's just gotta go to work tomorrow morning and wake up early and conduct some training. But the game is the game. But I want to get back into this because I've got unfinished business, you get me? So yeah, big up your chest, north, east, south and west. Remember, like and subscribe. And I would say smash the like button, but I don't want you to smash up your computers or your screens or anything like that. So just give it a finessement tap, like, you know, when you just like bing, like a little bing bing, like just do that, innit? And I'm cool. But subscribe as well, man. And if you want to hit that notification, no, not even if you want to, but hit that notification as well. Drop a comment as well. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how you feel. And to everyone that has their frustrations, feel free to share that in the comments. Share the equipment that you're using, the beats you're making, if you've got releases coming up. Because ultimately, man run a blog as well, innit? It's called 0800yofam.com. I won't put the link down there because it's long to pattern in Final Cut, innit? If I have to stitch these two together. So yeah, man, big up everybody. Whatever you're creating, share it with me, because at the moment, obviously I've got YouTube Premium, so I've been downloading a lot of I've been trying to download a lot of DJ sets to listen to, and I found myself listening to a lot of techno and deep house sets like Peggy Gal, maybe Bonobo, and like some bass and perk. So it's like an intersection of grime, garage, bass music, house, all of that. Like, I've been listening to a lot of that, but techno, fucking hell, love that shit. So it doesn't matter if you're not making techno or whatnot, yeah, but whatever your equipment setup is, yeah, and you found my channel and whatever, just share what you do below, I beg, because I'm trying to listen to everyone. And also it'll be good to get some new content for 0800yofam.com as well, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, man's out in it. Keep spreading the love. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we're all about. Positivity, good vibes, you know what I'm saying? Sharing what we're expressing ourselves, doing, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, man. So share up your ting, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what you're working on and what you're working towards. You know what I'm saying? And let's keep it flowing like that. But anyway, if you've not known me and you've skipped to this part of the video, or you happen to find yourself at this bit and you're concentrating, my name is Khalid Omari, and that's my real name. You know what I'm saying? That's my real name, Khalid Omari. Well, my first and my middle name anyway. And I'm everywhere. I'm online. Yeah, I'm online in real life. Yeah. But anyway, tried to get out of this video a bunch of times, but this time is probably going to be the time that I'll dip. But anyway, 0800 Yo fam, what's good, what's popping? I am Khalid Omari. Thank you for viewing. Like, subscribe, comment, share. You done know. I shouldn't do a gunshot. Peace. How about that? Peace be upon you, whatever you're on. You get me? Peace. I said peace 3 times, but it's all about peace and love and prosperity. You get me?